Yeah, hello everyone. How are you today? Now our discussion is about constituent structure. Okay, let's look at one by one. Yeah, we see here as our former discussion is about heads and modifiers. Now we see the heads, modifiers, and arrangement of words. Heads and modifiers tend to occur next to each other, ya seperti Miss bilang kemarin. Head and modifier tentunya dia berdekatan, apalagi kalau modifiernya jenis complement. In English, nouns can be modified by various types of words and phrases, adjectives, prepositional phrases, and relative clauses, not to mention words such as the, this, and some. For example, the house di sini ya. Mana headnya? Tentunya house. Kenapa? Karena kalian ingin menjelaskan house-nya. Modifiernya di sini kebetulan ada satu, adalah the. Di sini juga sama house. Kebetulan di sini ada dua modifier 1 dan 2. Ini juga sama on the hilltop. Ada the juga, ada modifier 1 dan 2. Di sini pun juga sama, the house which they built out of reinforced concrete. Definitely semuanya menjelaskan house. Kebetulan di sini modifier 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, dan 2 semuanya ya. Kita lihat satu-satu description-nya. In 1A, house is modified by definite article the. In 1B, house is modified by definite article the and by the adjective splendid. 1C, house is modified by the prepositional phrase on the hilltop. Kebetulan juga ada the di sini ya. Dan juga sama, house is modified by the relative clause which they built out of reinforced concrete. Pertanyaan, Miss, kalau di kalimat kan gampang kita menentukan modifier 1, 2 sebagai komplement dan adjunct kan ya. Bagaimana kalau di frase? Kebetulan di sini karena semuanya dijelaskan kata benda, berarti logikanya di sini semuanya adalah frase kata benda. Lalu bagaimana modifiernya, Miss? Ya, modifier di sini adalah fungsinya sebagai complement, tidak ada adjunct. Why? Karena semuanya penting di situ. Karena bentuknya adalah frase, bukan kalimat. Yeah, now we're discussing about test 4 phrases. Karena ini bahasanya tentang constituent structure. How to make an effective or ineffective sentence. Tugas kalian sebagai mahasiswa tidak cukup hanya mengarang saja, tapi harus mengarang dengan kalimat yang efektif. Ada beberapa cara kalimat efektif, itu sebenarnya ada 4. Yang terakhir itu coordination. But we see here one by one dulu ya. Yang pertama transposition, kedua substitution, yang ketiga ellipsis. Why we should do these 3 things? Because to make an effective sentence, you may do these processes. Apa itu test for phrases? Kita lihat. The arrangement of words into phrases and phrases into clauses may seem self-evident. In fact, it is not always clear how the words in a given phrase are arranged or how the phrases are arranged in a given clause. Fortunately, tests have been developed to help analysis. Ada 3 seperti Miss bilang ya, untuk membuat kalimat efektif, but beforehand ada 4 sebenarnya, tapi it's okay, yang penting 3 dulu karena yang 4-nya nanti sudah dijelaskan di slide berikutnya. In syntax, dalam kalimat berarti ya, in syntax, so same as in sentence. The term phrase is applied to single words and to sequences of words. Jadi dalam satu kalimat, kalau dia sudah sampai kalimat, satu kata saja dalam sinteks itu dianggap sebagai frase. Jadi kalian jangan heran kalau misalnya I eat apples, I-nya itu adalah kan pronoun. Pronoun itu kan kata benda orang itu kan noun. Karena dalam satu kalimat sudah masuk I eat apples, berarti kan I-nya sudah masuk dalam satu satuan kalimat. I-nya itu sebagai noun phrase, guys. So you don't have to be, it's just like, kok bingung ya, confusing. Padahal itu kan pronoun kok jadi noun ya, karena pronoun kata gantinya berupa orang, dan orang itu adalah kata benda hidup. Dan satu kalimat dalam satu kalimat adalah tetap dianggap frase. Padahal kalau dipikirkan frase itu kumpulan kata ya. Meskipun hanya satu kata, katanya dalam single word atau sequences of word disebut frase. Biasanya frase dalam kumpulan kata ditambah kata. Tapi kalau sudah masuk kalimat, meskipun satu kata sudah dianggap frase, itu harus kalian catat. Phrases can be extended indefinitely. Different types of phrase have different types of head. Seperti yang Miss bilang kemarin ya. Kalau head di dalam frase tergantung jenis frasenya itu sendiri. Tapi kalau head sudah dalam masuk kalimat, dia pasti headnya adalah kata kerja. Phrases occur in clauses, but clauses can also occur inside phrases. Yeah. The first way to make an effective sentence is about transposition. You know transport berarti dipindahkan ya, transposisi. Posisinya yang pindah. So what is transposition? Is many sequences of words can be moved together into different slots in a clause. Jadi nama transposition kalian pindahkan tapi bersama-sama, together. For examples in 1A. Jeff simmered into the room. Into Jeff simmered the room. Into the room simmered Jeff's. Nomor 2 ini salah ya, yang 1B. Kenapa? Karena into the room ini tidak boleh dipisahkan. That's why transposition itu boleh dipindahkan asal together, karena satuannya into the room. Jadi kalaupun mau dipindahkan, into the room-nya tidak boleh dipisahkan. Into the room paling belakang atau into the room paling depan. Ini karena masuknya apa tadi? Adjunct. It's okay. Number 2A. Barbara handed the result to Ellen on Tuesday, atau the results Barbara handed to Ellen on Tuesday. Kalian biasanya melakukan nomor 2A terus ya. Kalau 2B seperti salah, padahal tidak, padahal sama-sama artinya. Dan ini sama-sama betul guys. Why? Karena meaningnya tidak berubah. Mungkin kitanya saja yang kurang paham, dan mungkin juga kita yang kurang biasa melihat struktur nomor 2B dibanding 2A. Kita lihat. Description in 1A, the words into the room are being converted to 1C as the words into the room being moved or transposed to the front of the clause. This transposition indicates that the three separate words combine into a larger block as a phrase. In into A, transposition also applies to phrases without prepositions as the words the results can be moved to the front of the clause to give. So that's why kalau dalam menulis kalimat seperti 1A kan bosan, kalian boleh seperti 1C asalkan jangan seperti 1B. Karena move-nya tidak together yang ini, tidak sama-sama. Number 2A dan 2B juga benar jika bosan. Seperti 2B, strukturnya boleh diganti seperti, maksud 2A diganti seperti 2B, it's okay. Because the meaning is not different, still the same. That's transposition. Artinya apa? Can be moved together into different slots in a clause. Ya, still in transposition. Kalau tadi move together, sekarang kita pindahkan slightly different fashion. Consider the active clause in 3A and the passive clause in 3B. Maksudnya apa slightly different fashion? Bukan fashion baju, pakaian ya guys ya. Maksudnya adalah apa? Beda structure. Jadi kalian boleh menulis dalam bentuknya active clause seperti 3A atau passive clause seperti 3B. Kita lihat. The pupils in this math class gave cakes to Margaret every Friday. Itu sama artinya dengan cakes were given to Margaret every Friday by the pupils in this math class. Karena artinya tidak berubah, it is okay for you guys to write down in these two structures. Kalau kalian bosan menulis dengan active clause, kali-kali passive clause. The phrase the pupils in this math class is at the beginning of the clause in 3A and refers to the people doing the giving. Karena dibentuknya adalah sebagai active, makanya doing the giving. The same sequence is at the end of the clause in 3B and is the complement of the preposition by. The differences between 3A and 3B consist of more than just a group of words being moved from one position to another. Kalau tadi move-nya together into the room, boleh paling depan, atau paling belakang. Kalau yang ini juga sama ya. Dipindahkan, tapi different fashion. Yang tadinya the pupils ini di depan, sekarang di belakang pakai by preposition di sini. Example 3A contains gave, while 3B contains the words were given karena bentuk passive. Example 3A has no, while 3B contains the prepositional phrase by the pupils in this math class. And the sequence the pupils in this math class occurs in the different construction. In 3A adalah active clause, in 3B adalah constructionnya passive clause. Jadi kalian boleh buat kalimat supaya efektif dan tidak bosan. Sekali-kali buatlah kalimat dalam bentuk passive clause. Jangan selalu active clause. Masih sama dalam cara transposition. Pemindahan. Kalau tadi pemindahan dalam posisi paling depan atau paling belakang, tapi tidak boleh pisah, tidak boleh penggal. Kalau sekarang adalah pemindahan structure yang tadinya aktif menjadi pasif, atau sebaliknya pasif menjadi aktif. Ya, transposisi juga bisa tiga hal. The test of transposition also applies to other sequences of words. Contohnya, this parcel is very heavy. This very heavy parcel was delivered yesterday. Very heavy, this parcel. What this parcel is very heavy. Yang pindah itu kan very heavy-nya ya. Satu paling belakang, tengah, paling depan, dan paling belakang. Tapi tidak mengurangi makna, tidak sama sekali maknanya berbeda. So you may do the other sequences of words like these 4 examples. We see the description here. In 4A, the sequence of words, the phrase very heavy is the complement of is. In 4B, the words very heavy is the modifier of parcel. In 4C, the words very heavy turn up at the beginning of the spoken construction. In 4D, the words very heavy are also the complement of is, but in a special emphatic construction. So you guys, you do have the things to do that will be okay. Boleh paling depan, paling belakang, atau di tengah, selama maknanya tidak berubah. Kebetulan dalam konstruksi in 4C ini adalah untuk spoken. Kalau untuk written, it is not allowed because it is not polite. Ini impolite ya, ini maksudnya tidak sopan. Ini boleh hanya untuk spoken saja. Yang ini kenapa dia ada isnya dua? Is yang pertama itu adalah kata kerjanya. Is yang kedua itu adalah sebagai emphatic. Sebagai emphatic maksudnya apa? Penegas. Like I do love you. Kata kerjanya love, do-nya itu sebagai penegas. Berarti what this parcel is very heavy. Berarti yang penegasnya ini is pertama, is yang kedua adalah kata kerja main verb-nya. Yeah. So hi guys, how are you doing all? I hope you're doing well. Stay safe and stay healthy, and we unite in prayers, okay? Now we're going to discuss about our former discussion. Yeah, actually we continue the discussion about substitution. As you know that substitution means to substitute. Artinya pengganti. The essential idea behind this test or substitution is a single word can substitute for a number of words hanging together as a phrase. Maksudnya adalah kalau sudah melakukan langkah substitution berarti kita hanya tinggal melakukan atau mengganti satu kata untuk mengganti beberapa kata. So kalau sudah substitution berarti lebih simple. It's simpler than before. Yang namanya substitution, ulangi lagi, adalah a single word can substitute for a number of words hanging together as a phrase. For instance, 5A here. Barbara handed the intriguing results of the latest examination to Alan on Tuesday. As you see here that the intriguing results substituted or substituted becoming them. So the pronoun them here as the objective pronoun mengganti kata the intriguing results of the latest examination. Seperti teorinya, a single word ini kan them a single word, satu kata mengganti beberapa kata. Bayangkan ini berapa kata ini? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kata. Bisa diganti dengan satu kata them. That's why pada kita belajar bahasan constituent structure, seperti yang kemarin transposition dan sekarang substitution adalah untuk membentuk to make the effective sentence. You can see the description there. Them in 5b substitutes for the intriguing results of the latest examination. Also, substitution can be applied to sequences introduced by prepositions. For example, Vera is crossing in the lunch. In the lunch here ada berapa kata? Dia 3 kata diganti menjadi satu, yaitu there. Vera is crossing there. 7 is also like Grandma is coming to Mr. Chalky's school tomorrow. Grandma is coming here. And here substitutes Mr. Chalky's school tomorrow. Substitutes the word to Mr. Chalky's school tomorrow. There in 6b substitutes for in the lunch in 6a. And here in 7b substitutes for to Mr. Chalky's school in 7a. So it is clear that substitution means a single word substitute for a number of words. Yeah, next is about ellipsis. Ellipsis applies to complete phrases. You know, ellipsis means penghilangan. For example, 8a, the terrier attacked the burglar. Full stop. It means that we got one sentence here, and then continues to the second one. Second sentence, the terrier savaged the burglar's ankles. While in 8b, the terrier attacked the burglar, and then there will be conjunction for compound sentence. Kalau tadi di sini ada dua main clause pertama, main clause kedua, karena dia ada dua kata yang sama, yaitu noun phrase di sini sebagai subjek, the terrier di sini dan the terrier di sini. That's why coordination dulu dia pakai and. The terrier attacked the burglar and the terrier savaged the burglar's ankles. Ini simple sentence 1, simple sentence 2, karena sudah digabung dengan coordinating conjunction becoming compound sentence. And then we got here the third way, the terrier attacked the burglar and ellipted. The terrier is ellipted, savaged the burglar's ankles. So all we need is only, what's that? The verb, because the noun phrase here is also the same. So we don't need to put the terrier or noun phrase any longer in the second sentence. I mean in the second sequence, because it's already becoming one sentence, that is compound sentence. Untuk ellipsis, yang perlu diperhatikan adalah menghilangkan unsur yang sama. Jika unsur yang sama adalah sama-sama noun phrase dalam kasus di sini, the terrier, dan ini juga the terrier, bisa dihilangkan. Jangan sampai nanti menghilangkannya constituent structure yang unsurnya berbeda. For example, noun phrase dengan verb phrase yang nggak boleh, atau dengan adjective phrase nggak boleh, karena harus sesuai. Yeah, well, we see here the description here. Example 8a contains two separate clause. Ada dua klausa ya. Klausa pertama, main clause yang kedua. In 8b, the clauses are conjoined by conjunction and. This gives a single sentence constituting of the clauses, each beginning with the terrier. Yang satu menjadi 2 dan yang 2 menjadi 1. Jadi terlihat ya bagaimana constituent structure pembahasannya untuk membuat kalimat yang efektif berkali-kali. Bismillah. Example at C is produced by deleting the second occurrence of the terrier, and the square brackets here in at C mark the side of the missing words which are said to have been omitted. Tuh, dihilangkan. Apa yang dihilangkan? The terrier, karena unsurnya sama, jadi nggak perlu dua-duanya. Example 8C di sini, here is an example of a ellipsis. You need to do this, guys, because you need to make an effective sentence, and would be good for you for writing. Now, if you have any question, please prepare by now. Well, I'm continuing with this one. Yeah, the last effort or the last way to make a simple or effective sentence is about coordination, by using coordination. We see that words of the same type can be coordinated. Remember, same type or same constituent structure or same elements that is joined by special words such as and or. We see that the conjunctions used here is the type of coordinating conjunction. Why coordinating conjunction that we use in this coordination? Because it's suited or proper to the title itself, coordination. Phrases of the same type can be coordinated. Bahkan frase yang jenisnya sama bisa dikoordinasikan. And clauses of the same type. Jadi kesimpulannya can be word, can be phrase, and can be also the clauses of the same type can be coordinated. Again and again, same type, guys. Examples 9a. John and his energetic wife landscaped the garden twice last year. The word John and his energetic wife refer to the same type of what? Of noun phrase. Yeah, because the two are noun phrases. And also here, you see this in the second one. Yeah, next example, 9b. You see the sentence there very carefully. Okay, pay attention carefully. The bright and incredibly sharp air over doubtful sound. So which are the having to have the same type is about bright and sharp, incredibly sharp. Actually, they have the same type of adjective phrase, and you may coordinate the same type before or the same type with the conjunction or coordinating conjunction and here. An example C, I put the letter either there or into the top drawer of the bureau. We also have the same type here, there and into the top drawer of the bureau with the preposition phrase. And you may use other coordinating conjunction or. Yeah, well, I think the constituent structure is ended by the coordination discussion. Now you have to do the exercise number 1 and number 2, page 21 to 22.